So I didn't know that I wanted to go into a university until maybe my junior year in high school, and I didn't know I wanted to go into secondary education. But NNU was definitely one of my top choices, and I think I grew up in the Church of the Nazarene, but I didn't know that they had universities for the Church of the Nazarene until I was in high school. And so once I found out that there was Nazarene universities, I was like, awesome, let's do that. So then I found out about NNU, and my mom also went here, so she's an alum, and she knew that they had a really good education program. So it wasn't until my senior year in high school when I finally figured out what I wanted to do. At first I thought I wanted to go to vet school, but then I learned more about the process of vet school, and I realized it wasn't for me. But then I continually kept thinking how much I love science, but I also love people, because I had always been involved in ministry, and I realized I kind of wanted to put the two of those together. So I felt like God was kind of calling me to both education and science. And so because I'm so passionate about science and I love it, and it was like the perfect blend of those two. So then I knew that NNU had a good ed program, yeah, I had like a Zoom call with Dr. Ward, and I just remember at the end of the interview, she like prayed for me and said like, doesn't matter where you're gonna go, I hope you find what's the best fit for you. And like, God is a part of that. And so I was like, man, I want to be like in her classroom. Like, I want to be a part of a program that is praying for you, like no matter where you're at. Putting like theory into practice when it comes to teaching has been so good, because all throughout like our classes, our teachers will talk about all these different strategies that you can use for teaching. They talk about different ways that you can implement all these strategies in their classroom. And you know, we talk about the Danielson framework for like education and whatnot, but then they show us how to actually do that. And so throughout our classes, like we'll have professors actually doing strategies that we're learning about with us in class, so we can actually have like really good actually be able to like visualize that and see how it would work in the classroom. Another thing I really liked about my experience with the education department is the field experience. So ever since freshman year, they had us in a classroom. And so I remember my first placement was at Skyview High School, so like just down the road. And I remember being in a biology classroom, and I loved the teacher. It was so good. She taught AP biology and then a couple other classes. But ever since then, like I think just having more and more experience in the classroom really helped me realize that, hey, I actually do want to do this, you know, because it would be hard if I got to like my junior or senior year and realized it wasn't a good fit for me. So definitely all the hours that I've spent in the field experience, and I definitely think all of the support that the professors have provided has been really good. Dr. Ripley, again, is one of my content advisors, and she's been really great about not only like keeping me on track with everything that I had to get done, but then also being super enthusiastic to like pursue things that I'm passionate about. So like I've told her about being interested in research and wanting to do all those different things, even though it's not required for like a biology secondary ed major, but she was like, go for it. Like, we're here to support you and you got it. I also just think my desire to learn has just increased so much, because I feel like the farther and farther you go down, like within your academic journey, like you just realize there's so much more to learn. But I think that's the beauty of it, that you just want to keep learning every single day for the rest of your life. And so I'm really glad that I get to be in education to do that. And I definitely have like learned more about God and being able to like grow in my relationship with Him here. And I think NNU definitely creates like a good environment for that, for your faith to like become your own. At the same time, you're like building your career and realizing what things you're passionate about, and then realizing that God can really like place a call on your life, and you get to do that and explore that here at NNU.